Wholesaling by Forbes. First things first, nothing works without a few intangible things like ambition, imagination, consistency, and more important, your mindset. I will touch on a few of these qualities very lightly as I explain the wholesaling process from nothing to something. Explanation of the wholesaling process. We all want to know how to make nothing from something. We all especially want to know how to make nothing from something in a big boy industry like real estate. We wonder if it's possible or not, if it's a scam or a setup from these so-called gurus that we hear on the radio and see on the internet ads. Well, it is completely real and it's completely legal. I'm going to walk you through a few simple processes of my success in wholesaling business from the inside out. I was introduced to real estate wholesaling when I was when a wholesaler came to purchase my grandparents' house. Initially, my grandpa went on ill times and he had the first stages of dementia, and my grandma decided to call a posting that she saw on a corner pole where it said, "We buy houses for cash." So she followed through with this process and called this guy. He came out maybe a day later and evaluated the property, and maybe a week later she got a phone call with an offer. So at that point in time, I didn't really know much about the real estate process and how it worked, and even how he was going to purchase this property. I assumed it was going to be a mortgage, which was far from the truth, but that's the traditional way that I thought it was going to be working. So what happened was the deal was done, and it was a big deal for me and my family because it was an intimate situation, being in regards that it was the grandparents' house, and this is where everybody comes to, moms, aunts, the grandkids, everybody grew up here, cousins, uncles. So it was an adjustment for everybody. So I was able to talk to the guy that actually purchased the property and found out that he was a wholesaler, and he kind of gave me a layout of how he went about it. He didn't go into too much detail, but he gave me a layout of how he went about it. And from there, I started investigating in real estate wholesale.